Hello? I want to test. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? So are we ready to do this? To start the weekend? Fourth stream and about to go affiliate. Hey there, Wayward. That's John, right? I'm trying just to be sure. I'm not used yet to your Twitch name. Great. So at least my memory doesn't fail me yet. Okay. Let's go to the gaming scene. Yeah, I will have a look. Oh, nice. Good afternoon, good evening, Trevor. Hi, thank you for being here tonight. Or this evening, wherever you are. So, today is my 4th day of streaming, and if everything goes well, this will be also the stream I become affiliate. Hey Karma, hi, how are you? Yeah, this is clearly the new vibing spot. This is where I'm gonna start most of my stream for sure. Except when I will play on my ad character that is actually Honeybee Lovely. I'm gonna have to find Wicked Thunder. So tonight I want to start with either Frontline or at least one run of the 24-man raid of Windurst. I'm trying to go for the emote and maybe a piece of gear. Vamp Fatal Room. Yeah, that could also be a good idea. And Karma. Oh, you got a job interview today. That's nice. Well, I wish you luck. Yeah, I know some NPC can actually change place. They're not always at the same spot. I think Dancing Green is one of those that is moving. So, is anyone would be interested to come for the 24-man raid? Windurst. I am currently on Genova, but if you are an eater, we can still party together. We're gonna go and get this emote. I think you are still in Genova, right, John? I think I saw you while preparing for stream. Or was it another John? But I think I saw I'm sure I saw an orange name and I thought it was you like maybe 10 minutes ago. Oh, okay, you went back on Matus. Okay. Trevor. So Rain. Invite to party. Well, good luck on farming the bicolor gemstone, Karma. It is also something I want to do, but maybe not tonight. Yeah, and John, I'm really sorry for that. Ether is really getting congested very fast right now, since they announced Evercold. I think that even during the weekend, Ether is fully congested around 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. There is a lot of people who are back to the game. Yeah, I still need to farm at least 500 bicolor gemstone. At least. Let me go check the vendor real quick. One thing I need for sure is the Dark Solution Framework Kit over here. At least 160 token, which is not that hard to make, at least. So, John, was there any other server open on Ether or? Yeah, my hotbar kind of doesn't make sense for a lot of people. But hey, those are my hotbar. Okay, so just me and you, Rain. Quick question, do you prefer me to call you by your character name or your Twitch name? I don't mind either. Okay. Either is fine. Okay. Ooh, the Black Cat minion. You know, I'm still really mad about the fact that we got Thunder Daddy for the Eden Raid as a mount, and we didn't get Thunder Mommy as a mount from the Arcadian Raid. That would have been actually really amazing. So while we wait for the queue to pop, I'm gonna show a few glams I've been working on for this character. So I've been doing this glam for my bard. Yeah, you're right. It's fine. I mean, we can all see it. Yeah, the classic Wicked Thunder look. I have it for tank. And then, well, you saw either. And I think for... No, this one I already... Okay, yeah, I have this one for Gatherer. I've been really trying to use that hit piece. For a lot of haircut, it actually floats in the air. But with this haircut, I actually think it looked nice. It does fit with the ponytail. Oh yeah, and the red mage one. I mean, when you look at her and Howling Blade, I'm pretty sure that Earthrope is a top and that he is a bottom. But hey, that's just a personal opinion. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who thought that when I first saw Hector Broodbomber with Retsera roommates, I kind of had that feeling that those two may have something going on. Yes, the fan arts. I did see a lot on Twitter. I mean, I'm kind of new to the social media platform. I mean, I've joined Twitter for the first time like almost a year and a half ago. And oh my god, the things I've seen over there, it's crazy. I wasn't expecting the Final Fantasy XIV community to be so thirsty. It may not look like it, but I'm actually a wholesome person. I'm not a degen at all. Yeah, the Femme Fatale and Honeybee Lovely combo is also a really great one, especially with what she says about her in-game. I'm pretty sure she has a thing for her canon. Be honest, since I didn't really watch any stream myself, I wasn't on Twitch, I wasn't on Twitter. For most of my life playing Final Fantasy XIV, actually no, I wasn't aware that the Final Fantasy XIV community was so thirsty. And that's not a joke. I actually learned that about a year and a half ago. I mean, as someone from Quebec, Canada, who actually love hockey, at first time I was watching a stream and they were talking about gooning, and I was like, gooning, is it about like goons, like the hockey term? And honestly, people were laughing at me so hard, and they thought I was trolling, but actually I wasn't aware of that term either. So yeah, I'm new to Twitter, new to streaming, new to Twitch, even new to anime, actually. I spend most of my life actually not liking... Oh, we got a pop. So yeah, I spent most of my life actually not even liking anime. And well, look at me now. I'm a VTuber. That's a whole turnaround. Was it Punto stream? Actually, no, it wasn't during Punto stream. I think I was watching another friend from England, Mia Murili. She is also a VTuber. Actually, the first ever VTuber I've watched, and that made me want to become a VTuber, was about 4 or 5 years ago, and you probably know her. It was Lucy Pyre with her first 2D model. I really loved her crazy Final Fantasy XIV videos and song, and that's actually what made me fall in love with VTubers.
What echoes a Sorolja conjure this time?
I also wanted to be one. Yeah, it does cost a lot of money. And you know, for me, I actually found a really nice artist who I think did a really nice job, and you know, it wasn't that costly for me. It was about $300 to $400, which is a lot less than some of those VTuber who pay for like $4,000 to $5,000. And honestly, I just love the model that I have. I think it looks pretty cool. It does the job. And you also have that Sukia model that you can customize for $100 that came out last year, I think. That I think a lot of people actually like that one. Yeah, especially that you finally got a camera back, Karma. I know you did stream for a while without one since it broke or something.
You've no recourse but to cower before my true power. Refuse to obey, and I'll make you pay.
Yes, make me patient, Toto.
Before we're through, you'll learn there's nothing I can't do.
Care. There's no telling what shall come.
Guilty Maniac Run? I don't know what that is. Yeah, well, good luck on your interview. I hope everything goes well and that you get the job.
For my next feat, let's turn up the heat.
Plotting witch.
Honestly, she was one of my favorite characters in Final Fantasy XI. I always loved her. Especially in her Shantoto Ascension art. When she split her personality in two and get an evil version of herself, Domina Shantoto, who get a call to conquer the whole universe.
This through. And now,
And then you have to team up with the good version of herself and her personality to stop evil her. I haven't seen it, but does the emote have the sound going for it with it? Like a laugh or something?
Is everyone all right?
no matter where you run, I'll still have my fun.
Okay, so that's the part I will be targeted with the pushback, I think. Yeah.
Surrender, I'll allow, if you but give up now.
Comrade is down. You mustn't give up. Quickly, someone revive them.
Yeah, if they did add the laugh to the emote, it would be perfect.
Your offenses demand consequences.
Okay. So far, so good. For this one, I almost remember all the mechanics.
Too slow, I fear. You never stood a chance, my dear.
actually like the fact that for the story, this is actually sort of the real Shantoto, a puppet controlled by her from afar. It really makes canon the fact that Final Fantasy XI exists in that world. Yeah, and for Evercold, I guess I'm gonna have to watch Evangelion to know what the new raid is about. Or should I wait after the raid or before to actually watch that series?
Bieltana. This looks like Artogan.
Yeah, probably before. I'm gonna have to look into it. Is it a big series or something?
Upon us.
In a Shinji chair pose. I don't know what that is.
Reinforce.
I'm gonna have to Google it later on. Actually, doing this part actually make me want to log into my Final Fantasy XI account just for doing a besiege.
And now the fight begins in earnest.
Back then, it was so fun to defend all the district with the generals, prevent Gulul Java to invade the city. Well, when it was the Mamul that was attacking. I have a feeling it's gonna be some sort of futuristic Viking team. And why I say that is because one of the flag actually remind me of the Yggdrasil tree and Gaia. So I have a feeling it's gonna be Norse mythology mixed with Final Fantasy mythology. And it would also make sense, you know, a lush planet destroyed by ice. I have a feeling it would work. It would also make sense for maybe the dual shield class that people are speculating about Yoshipi's t-shirt. Like some sort of Viking class or something. as we know, in most video game, when ice is included, it's either well, like Evansward, what we had already, or the
Are
Vikings.
these not the
So
undersea ruins of Al-Zadar?
I'm pretty sure about my guess. Okay, Alexander.
Alexander.
I don't know if many of you did play Final Fantasy XI before, but this raid series has been a total blast. I mean, for us, we got a lot of fan services for the series for sure. I mean, it could have been better, but I'm pretty happy with what they did. I think that one boss I'm actually sad we didn't get is Lady Lilith. Yeah, and sorry. And as for the range DPS, I have a feeling it's gonna be the opposite of Red Mage, but physical. So something that go close for a combo and then go back to cast something. And I was thinking maybe some sort of Corsair or Pirate that goes with Saber and Pistol or something like that. So they have a combo from afar with their pistol, similar to Red Mage, a few different attacks. And then they jump in like Red Mage to do a close combat combo. And since they already did stated that it would be a new job original, I don't see it being Corsair from Final Fantasy XI. So yeah, maybe Pirate or something like that.
I'd expect.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised we got so much out of the first fan test. From the trailer preview to the job evolution and everything. Also the customization. I'm gonna be able to have the real blue for my hair and a deeper pink too. Do I have time to raise White Mage? Go, go, go. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is good. I'm gonna apply that real quick. No problem, Saint. I don't know if you are in chat right now, but it was a pleasure to raise you. And oops. Yeah, that was bad. No, I raised inside the generator. If I don't move... I thought I was still gonna be into the invincible timer. Alright. The Alexander fight is actually really fun. The next Silent Fest is on July 25-26. Yeah. And you know what? I actually can't wait for Beastmaster. I was a freaking Beastmaster main and Summoner main in Final Fantasy XI. And I've been waiting for Beastmaster for so long. I cannot believe they made us wait up until the end of Dawn Trail for it. And I don't know, knowing it's only going to be up to level 50, I do hope the level cap increase fast after Evercold comes out. And we're not going to be stuck at 60 for like 2 years or even 3 years. Because there is just so much content you can do at level 50 and 60. Unless the solo content for Beastmaster is actually really fun, it's gonna grow old really quick. Especially that they said that they didn't want to add Beast Battle between Beastmaster, saying that would be like a mini game inside a game, which I think is like a bad fake because we already have Lord of the Million and the Triple Triad, which is already a game inside a game.
There is no foe surrounded.
But hey.
The Twilight God? Here?
Oh,
Bastard.
for those who haven't played Final Fantasy XI, Promosia over here is actually Zodiac. Promosia was chained on the moon of Vanadil by the goddess of light, Altana. And well, guess what? We go to the moon and we kill Promosia, sort of. And then, well, guess what happened? Because we got rid of Promosia, the end of time happened. It's like Final Fantasy XI totally copied Final Fantasy XIV story at that point.
The emptiness threatens to spread.
And the big end of time is not the end singer, but actually the cloud of darkness. That is the residual wind from the battle between the god of light and darkness at the creation of the universe. Yeah, I guess as a Beastmaster, I'm gonna have to find the first lightning beast we can get. And since it's gonna be probably monster from ARR only, I really wonder, I guess, maybe some sort of girl. And at some point, well, if they gave us Ixion, that would be nice. Although this is a summon, and I wasn't really paying attention over here. I was talking and not watching the arena at all.
The darkness, it's growing.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn to play like warriors, so I actually don't have to pay attention
Darkness of man's heart may
when I
be
stream.
manifest. No, I won't give in.
Thine own weakness betrays thee.
I mean, the only thing I have really played in the past was back in AR, and I was actually a main paladin. And then I've mained a scholar for about 7 years.
So long as I hold faith in my comrades and they in me, darkness shall find no purchase in my heart.
But after playing Sage for so long, it's kind of hard to go back to Scholar. I mean, the Eucrasia for the insta shield all the time when moving is actually really addicting. And the fact that Adloquium is not instacast.
Sorelja done.
This over here. Please.
Desire for the emptiness.
And as someone who actually main a healer, my favorite DPS job is actually Red Mage. Because I can DPS, and in case my healers are not that great as a Red Mage, you have actually the possibility to save the party. You're gonna love the double raise.
Careful.
I could not say I have never played Kingdom Hearts.
A comrade is down. Someone revive them.
Dang. Okay.
Descend from the heavens. I beseech thee.
No matter.
Her fate decided.
Over here should be fine. Yeah. Come on, give me some MP. Ah!
The emptiness.
Okay. Okay, this has been going very bad.
Desire, hunger for the end of mortality.
Okay, I do really suck at that mechanic. I really need to pay more attention. Ah. Mirado should just LB3 at that point. Well, usually I try to pay more attention than that, but I'm also trying to pay attention to the chat and do something I don't usually do when I play and talking. So between talking, trying to not have the stream silent in case some people come in and looking at the chat and trying to find something to say, and which is really new to me while living. That's why I say I should maybe try and play tank. A full gear pentamil dead with tenacity, just to be sure I don't die, you know, the whole kit. Just me, you're fine. I don't like hitting against raid, and if I help it, I prefer to DPS or tank those. Yeah. Yeah, I will either, I think, go main red mage or warrior for when I stream. I just don't have any gear for those, since I haven't played much in this part of the game yet, in endgame. Only my Sage has gear right now. I'm probably gonna have to look and see what Courtly Lover gear HQ looks like for Red Mage. I mean, I don't mind healing, but I never understood the level 111 mechanic, so I just stick it to tank and DPS. Is heavyweight unlock and we can spam claim on gear, or still weekly gear only? Okay, so Brett is upstairs.
Destroyer wouldn't be an exaggeration for this one. Well, that's just one.
Cosmic Brett. So that's upstairs again. Okay. Cloak of Twilight. Okay. So this, is it opposite or same? Same? Okay. At first, when I did that raid, since most of the time they tell you to go to the opposite, I was sure it was that. Oh, so the heavyweight is not restricted anymore. Huh, good to know. Mine is stop. Okay.
Never thought I'd see a god that'd give Primathia a run for his money.
Yeah, and from what I remember, the normal version of the heavyweight is quite
I
easy.
suppose you would have no way of knowing.
Either that or I would just get crafted gear and upgrade it with rain.
Shinryu has already brought ruin to one world. We cannot let it come to another.
Not a chance. Let's keep this thing scaly ass.
Where is Saint? Okay. Saint Wind. For some reason, that name sounds familiar to me. From back when I was on Genova. Is he from Genova? Oh. Oh no, Siren. Okay.
For his king.
Well, right now I'm having the basic crafted gear HQ for my healer, and for, well, my black mage, for my red mage, I'm still way back in 710, I think.
This world is mine to conquer, mine to rule forevermore.
I mean, if you can spare a full red mage set, I wouldn't mind. I know you do craft a lot and have a spare material, so just tell me like how much you want for them, and yeah, I could take a full red mage set. Thanks, Karma. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's boost the defense. Shield everyone. Healing effect are reduced. Okay. And that cannot be removed. No, rain!
Insolence! You dare defy me!
Yeah, sure. Last I checked, I think it was still almost 400k a piece on the market board.
Face the king's judgment! My word is absolute!
But yeah, also right now, what most people do is is actually buy the cheapest piece and trade them for the token in exchange for rain, instead of paying a big amount for all the right pieces. Okay, I will get the dancer. Okay, that part. Come on. Stop moving at the same time as I'm... Okay. Look.
A truly mighty blow. The adventurers of your world are extraordinary indeed.
Oops. Praise the King Judgment. Good. Okay, so now it's time to see if we're going to be lucky on the roll for the emote. Best portrait. Wow, everyone forgot to put their DMV card on. So it goes for Sumiki. Okay. Let's start with Trish. 94. What will we roll on the emote? And 60. Yeah. I'm not gonna have it. Oh, the pimp hat. Yeah. The original Final Fantasy XI pimp hat. It does look nice. I'm gonna go for it. I mean, the cabinet does look good, but... okay. I did get the pimp hat. And how does it color? Okay. So we have this for that part. And... yeah, okay. Yeah, it does look nice. Okay. The first few busts went well, but the last two, it was a total mess. I really need to learn more about what's happening on the screen. Sorry. So Trevor, what I'm going to do is do a frontline roulette and then go back into Windurst. I don't know if you're interested in doing the frontline for your series, Glam. PvP profile. I definitely don't want to wait until the end of the series before starting it this time, because then you have to be PvPing all day long. gonna do a really check, and if you want to come to the front line, let me know. All right. Yeah, where am I? I'm at Fort Domes right now. I'm gonna need to go and spend some poetics. Radzatan. Or not. Looking. Not a fury, by the way, but still looking. Yeah, I do need to precise it. Yeah, looking respectfully. Or not. I'm not a liar. I often don't look respectfully at all. Oh, this is the new map. I haven't played it either. This one is new to me too. Okay. Can anyone tell me what to do? Go around and kill people? It's pretty quick to learn. Good luck and have fun. Okay. So I guess we need to go to the red marker. Do we have to play or just be inside the area? Does it goes faster if there is more people? Okay. Okay, so it's like the nada. Die, monk! No shit for you. Cursing. Silence. No, don't kill me. And I just got killed. Revenge time. Okay. During the snowstorm, stand in the white circle to get a defense buff. Okay. Are they those in the sky over there? Alright. Okay, I will know it when I see it. Perfect. There you go. Okay, so that's the snowstorm. And you said to go somewhere during the snowstorm. Okay, so snow fort. Okay. I think I saw that. Come back here. Get that warrior. Ah, samurai. Okay. I don't know about crystalline config. I did some, but I think Frontline is a bit more casual. Not that I can see that you can go around like an headless chicken and just eat whatever you see as a blob, but you know. True. Actually, rule number one of Frontline PvP, just don't be by yourself. Follow the group and everything should be fine. If you're stuck alone in a 1v2 or 3, usually it's a death sentence. Although I've never been a big fan of PvP game, there is only 2 games in my whole life. Well, let's talk about MMO first. The PvP I like the most is in Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, the whole castle siege and the whole alliance area for the PvP, I actually like that. You know, you go around in a 200 v200 v200 faction, siege castle, repair the walls. That PvP is way more interesting than in Final Fantasy XIV. As for pure PvP game, I would say that one that I really liked back in the days was PlanetSide 2. Back when it was very popular and there was a lot of people online. When it's like 3v3 or 4v4, you know, small matches, I actually don't like that. I like big battles. No, bad idea. Okay, so this is my first time doing this map. So far, I don't like it that much, or maybe it's because it's my first time. But since it's really similar to the Nadam one, Nadam is actually my favorite map. So maybe over time I will learn to like it. And yeah, same. I only do PvP for the glams. That's why I actually don't bother with the sorry, for the Siri when it's a mount. Only when it's close. I mean, especially now that they are re-releasing old rewards from the past, there's like also less incentive. I can just wait a few years and get the mount for just a few crystals. And it's actually why I find sometimes part of the game a little boring. It's because I don't like working my ass off for something if then it becomes a lot easier to get. And that's why I stopped doing relics and farm extreme and stuff like that. I just tell myself I will do them next expansion and unsync them. If reward would always be hard to get, maybe I will do them. I will continue to do hardcore content. But since it always become easier the patch after, I just never do it again. That's why Evan's Ward was actually the last expansion I did hard content. Like in Final Fantasy XI, when you were working a relic, and then a new level cap came on or a new expansion came out, you had a new relic for that expansion, but you could also upgrade your old one to the current E-level of that expansion by doing a different quest, and also each relic had some different stat and stuff like that. So you never felt like you were wasting your time doing a relic. Well, you're gonna say we're playing video games, so for a lot of people it's already a waste of time, but that's another discussion. But what I mean is, it was fun to actually invest time in like the AR relics, knowing that you could continue to upgrade them later on to the current E-level. So yeah, when I saw after farming almost all the relics back in ARR that they became useless after that, I told myself, never again. But that's just my personal take on it. Karma, have you done the game yet? Just to know if I go back into the Windurst Raid as a healer or as a red mage. And you know what? I'm just gonna take a quick 2-minute break, go grab a drink, and then I'm gonna go back into the Windurst Raid. Be right back. Hello, hello. I'm back. Okay. Can you guys hear me? I think I do not have sounds in my headphone anymore. Okay. And that's weird. Why cannot I hear myself? Okay. Sorry about that. Problem fixed. Oh, before the break, I was seeing if you were done with the Red Mage gear. Oh, hi DJ. Hi again. Thanks for being here tonight again. So, if everything goes well, after this stream end, I'm gonna have my affiliate tomorrow. Okay, yeah, tonight is fine. I just wanted to know if it was done yet or if I was going back into Windurst as a healer. Did you want to come as a Dark Knight, Rain? You really want me to have your life in my hand? So, how are you doing tonight, DJ? Are you planning to play some Star Citizen? Okay, so we're going back into Windurst to try and get the emote. Oh, you streamed Final Fantasy for 6 hours this morning. And what did you do? Did you kept up to date with the patch, do some Savage Raid, wings farming? The indie quest. Nice. I know I asked the question in a previous stream, but is the new Hildebrand quest out yet, or is it in the next patch? Because it seems that I haven't played in a long time and I don't have new quests regarding that. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if maybe it wasn't in Solution 9 or in Tuliolal or maybe somewhere else. July 28 patch. Okay. I'm not touching DTLD until it is completed. Okay. I know a lot of people actually don't like the Hildebrand series. They find it silly for the game theme, but I do not agree with that. I'm pretty sure most people love the Hildebrand series, and I know a lot of people were mad that they made the relic in Endwalker. Well, the prerequisite was to do the Hildebrand quest. I mean, come on. Who doesn't like Nashu and Godbird? I mean, at that point, we should offer the family to join us in the Scion. Oh, Julian is evil.
There goes a Sorelja conjured this time.
With that frying pan of hers. And you know, if she would be a ninja, she could dual wield the frying pan and be double trouble.
Must be Windurst Shantoto.
What's this? More vermin come to play? I'll push
Shantoto.
The renowned wizard and demon of the Federation. How is he
Okay, so we have 2 Sage. I will try to focus more on this one, just to be sure I don't miss the cue for the 2 final fight, which are a problem for me right now.
You've no recourse but to cower before my true power. Refuse to obey, and I'll make you pay.
Yes, Dr. Shantoto, make me pay. The only Tataru that I like.
Before we're through, you'll learn there's nothing I can't do.
Can you imagine a standalone game about Manderville in the future by Square Enix? That would be dope, especially if nothing is serious. Like they did the story in Final Fantasy XIV. Like everything in the game would be that crazy.
For my next feat, let's turn up the heat.
plotting bridge?
You know, when they don't take themselves seriously, they can do some amazing things. I mean, being serious is fun, you know, with the whole,
No saint, so don't expect
sorry,
restraint.
with the whole Shadowbringer and Endwalker serious story and the whole theme about death and existence and everything, all serious that make you cry when you do the story. But yeah, a whole game about Manderville, with silly jokes all around, bombs, explosion, and all the cartoony things. It would be fun to play. Yeah. And I don't know if it's the hormones or something, but for me, I did watch a lot of streamer going through Shadowbringer and Endwalker, and for some reason, I always freaking cry. All the time.
Surrender.
I mean,
Allow.
you know what's going to happen, but you still cry. And I even saw some streamers without feelings who end up crying.
Your offenses demand consequences.
I mean, during the final cutscene, Emmett did say that we will see each other again. So I'm pretty sure that when we're gonna get the patch, when Emmett Selk, Itlodeus, and Vena, well, maybe not Vena, when they come back to life at some point or resurrect later on to help us, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be epic and touching. because they literally say in the cutscene that it will happen. And I can already see it during one of the next expansion, you know, everything goes wrong and you're supposed to call upon the power of Asm to call your friend or something. And, well, who shows up? Emmet, Itlodius, Themis, La Brea, and everyone to actually help you.
Proven a match for my magic
I can already see it happening.
Perhaps you have merit after all.
Bieltana. This looks like Artogan.
Are you up to date in the current MSQ? Because that would be a spoiler. So I'm gonna let everyone maybe close their sound for about 20 seconds. But in 5 seconds, I'm gonna say something very spoilery. So in patch 7.5, when you get on the moon and you see Xenos site arrive, I was sure it was actually the real one coming up, you know, seeing my old friend. I'm here to help you or something. Okay, end of the spoilers. That would have been epic. Yeah, you told the same too? Yeah, I was sure.
And now the fight begins in earnest.
But honestly, just the fact that we saw Zero and Golbez fighting together and helping you is already great. Because like I said before, I mean, not to trash Downtrail, because I think the expansion was still quite good in its own way. I think that the post-Endwalker series was very short. And the old things with Golbez could have been a whole expansion. But again, after Endwalker, after Evercold, we're probably gonna go to the 13 anyway. Or maybe we're gonna rejoin the 13 during the next MSQ, but I'm not really sure. It would be too short again. But just the fact that Zero is back, if Zero and Golbez join you permanently, it would be nice. Because like they said, there is no real threat anymore in the 13. Yeah. Zero is one character I actually need to cosplay at some point. I did make a try with a Midlander and a Highlander to make a Zero. But again, when I make an NPC in game, I try to actually choose NPCs that you can do completely. Not just some sort of lookalike, but that you cannot really remake 100%. Like Earthrope, you can make her completely like the real one, well, except for the really electric blue hair. Honey Be Lovely, you can remake completely. Vamp Fatale, same thing, except for the hair. Sadu, you can make her completely. Rowena, Ishtola, well, except the eyes and the tattoo for sure. But yeah, I do have a long list of NPCs. My account is actually blocked to new character creation because of all the NPCs that I have. And one that I really want to level up is actually my Imitra role, Ishtala's sisters from the Summoner questline, because I do have the official name on one of the server. Yeah, see, again, that's my problem. I don't really like playing Al character, so it does cost me a lot in Fantasia and character renaming, because most of the time I want to switch on my 1.0 character. So when I hold the name, it's most likely as a placeholder for when I change name. Then I delete the alt, rename this one, and recreate another one. So, see, so far for this raid, up to that part, I do not need really to watch what happened. We didn't add any depth, and the mechanics are really easy. It's really the next two bosses that we need to maybe pay more attention. You haven't done these yet. Which one? The Windurst Raid? You haven't done any of the Down Trail raids? Oh. Have you played Final Fantasy XI before? Because you know, the full series is out right now, so it's actually the best time to do it. You won't have to wait to know the story. Mm-hmm.
Still standing in the face of his judgment.
Okay, so left to right. Okay, the other way around. But now there's gonna be the ground AoE. Okay, switch here. I probably have time to do an art cast raise on this one. Nope. Okay. Someone did a quick raise. Yeah, I'm excited too. Funny enough, I actually had completed one of the steps before starting streaming for the first time. And that was the follower count. Yeah, here I just decided to take the hit because I didn't want to cleave the other people in the other party. Might as well sacrifice myself. This one wasn't a mistake. Yeah, I did a small stream on Wednesday. So yeah, I did a small stream on Wednesday. I wasn't sure it will count toward being one of the the streams, and then I was surprised to see that it did count
The Garden of Ruhmet.
because it was only 1 hour 50 minutes. I thought they all needed to be a minimum of 4 hours each. Excuse me while I spread your stream link a little. I don't know what you mean, but yeah, sure. Go ahead. Oh, thank you. I mean, I know starting streaming can be hard for a lot of people. And it's not always a success. And I'm glad that so far there is always at least 5 or 6 people watching. I mean, for me, for my first week, I take it as a big win.
That's the last of them. There is no foe Sorelja can cut. The Twilight God? Here! We stand now before the very father of creation.
Okay.
Hold nothing back.
So I'm really sorry about this part, but I need to focus. I need to be sure to see all the mechanics on that one.
What in the world?
I'm just tired of dying. Okay, so this will go here and spread over here. Okay. Good. Okay, all 4 corners. So this area is safe. All right. I mean, I haven't even done this raid outside of stream. So I never took time to actually really look at it and analyze it. I was always busy trying to find something to say and to look at the chat. But for this one, I'm gonna focus just a little bit more. Okay. Empty salvation. So that's the raid wide, I think. Yeah, okay. Fleeting eternity. Okay, so here first. I won't have. They're like way too close to each other. Even with sprint, I cannot do them. Huh. Sorry.
Shall be mine.
The darkness. It's growing. This place is. It's been swallowed by the emptiness. The darkness of man's heart made manifest. No, I won't give in.
Thine own weakness betrays thee.
Oh, Altana.
Yeah, the giant circle thing, I don't know. I mean, I did try to sprint to avoid them, but I feel like even with sprint, I could not outrun them all. I'm probably gonna have to check again and maybe be closer to a corner before the first one pops. Okay.
It's taking the darkness into itself.
Our farewell shall be
The Twilight God could never. What has Serelja done?
Oh, okay. Oh, this one are gonna go this way. Oh, here is safe. Here is safe. Empty salvation, that's the raid wide. Okay. So this one, they're gonna start over here. So this area is gonna be safe. Then we go over here. All right.
A comrade in trouble. Someone heal them.
Okay. So this is a tower. Then we move.
Darkness take you.
Okay. So this will pop second. Okay. Then I move here.
descend from the heavens. I beseech thee.
Okay. This run is actually going way better than the first one. So this side first. Okay. We are safe here. What do you want the most in 8.0? With you being a 1.0 player, what is your biggest want with this game? Honestly, the thing is, I'm a 1.0 player and I'm also someone who is very casual. I do play a lot for the story mostly. And you know, you got me talking and because of you I died. Wasn't watching the screen at all. I told you I was trying to focus on the fight. But you know, this is a tradition, you know? You're my mod and the streamer got killed by the mod. That seems to be something that goes on a lot around the internet, right? So yeah, like I was saying, I'm a big casual. What keeps me in the game is interesting story. So first, I hope the story is actually amazing. To actually keep me engaged with it a very long time.
Well, that's just one.
I hope that a lot of the open world is actually more interesting, because they did say they're gonna work on the open world. Something that came from Final Fantasy XI that would be great to have in 14 is actually the notorious monster that you can spawn in the wild. And by that I mean, you know, to make the zone more explorable that they are right now. Because yes, you have Aunts and Fate, but if you compare to other games, I feel like the open world is not alive much. Like if I compare to Star Wars The Old Republic or even Elder Scrolls Online, even when I'm in a newbie zone or when I go around, there is always people doing something in open world. It's not only people standing in Limsa. Because right now the game look like, I don't know if any of you played something like Vindictus before, but it looked like a lobby MMO. Like people are just waiting in town to queue for things. They don't go out, they don't explore, they don't actually play the game other than sorry, standing in town and waiting for a queue to pop. They don't go out in the wild except for Fate and Hunt Train, but even that is very limited. So that's actually what I want to see with Hero Code. More open world content, you know, people not only going into dungeon, but actually give us reason to go back in Lower Lanacea or something other than the aunts. So like I was saying, yeah, to pop notorious monster like in Final Fantasy XI, I will give you an example. Let's say you spend 1000 poetics or 2000 poetics to buy a pop item. Then you go to Lower Lanacea for a boss fight that you can spawn for you and your group of 8 people to farm outside in the wild, like a smaller version of a hunt. Then when you kill that monster, there is a small percentage of chance to get another pop item for another hunt or notorious monster in Upper Lanacea or Middle Lanacea. And then you can climb your way up to a really big boss fight to get some interesting loot. But those fights happen in the wild, and it's a full group of 8 people. And like I said, it also there is different tokens to buy those pop items. It could be a tombstone boss, poetic boss, or even mnemonic boss, and you know, you can actually find different ways to spawn those monsters, and it would actually make people go out more often.
Everyone, with me!
So we were missing a tower here. Let's do this together, bro. Oh, you're the one who did that. Who said that, Trevor? The blowjob's brother.
Don't you worry about me, priest. I'll see this adventure to its conclusion.
Praise the King's judgment. Also, what I want them to make for 8.0, since they are reworking all the job anyway, and they said that the new combat system will make you do more DPS, they need to revisit all the old raid and make it so that when you do them, you don't skip the mechanics anymore. They really need to find a way to make it so that all the raids are hard. Even the Crystal Tower one, because right now you can just face roll them and skip all the mechanics like the Glacias Legolas. I'm pretty sure that most people nowadays don't even know that there is a jump phase in that one.
Someone's down. Can anyone revive them?
So yeah, if they boost the DPS with the new combat system, I hope they revisit all dungeon, all raid, all trial, to make sure that we just don't face roll them really quick. Otherwise, it's gonna be a mess.
Such potent heat. My thanks.
Face the king's judgment.
Does he sometimes hit from the other way around, or he's always doing left side? Because I think I never saw him do right side.
Face the king's judgment.
Ah, I just had to say it.
A truly mighty blow. The adventurers are gone.
Okay. So let's give the commendation to the best portrait again, which is Freak Bob. Really like what they did with their portrait over here. This time we will start by the emote. And we are gonna roll 81. I'm probably not gonna get it unless a lot of people are unlocked. It's almost impossible that someone doesn't roll higher than 81. I mean, it could happen, but unless it's a 95 plus, I think I will never get it. I mean, 93 on the Prish minion, that I think I would get it. 97 on that third movement score, probably. Okay, so I did get the Prish. And... nope. Yeah, 98. I was not gonna get it for sure. Okay, so this run wasn't so bad compared to the last one. So it's really the Promosia boss that is a problem. Okay. So, what else are we gonna do tonight? I don't want to go for a long stream, but I still don't want to end right now. I'm probably gonna have dinner in about an hour, so I still have time to do some things. I know that tomorrow morning I'm planning to start Criterion. Yeah, actually, I would love to continue streaming, but again, I'm not 100% sure of the content I want to run. I still have my ad character that I have to level, that is actually through the Dawn Trail MSQ, but there's still some stuff I want to run on my main character. But I do need to catch up on the story before I work on my alt. Also, the thing with my alt character, I need to move her back to Dynamis for the double XP. Because I did move it to another server to be with some other friends. But knowing that I could come back to Dynamis for free and get the XP bonus. Yeah. Actually, you know what? It's been a while. I think I want to do M4. Because I actually need the blade. And maybe try to loot some gear. Well, M4. Heavyweight M4, so M12. Normal. You're welcome to stay, Rain, if you want to go with it. I'm probably gonna queue either for... They are all fun. Wow, DJ, thank you for being here. I will see you later and have a nice stream yourself. So let's beat up the president.
Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Only one option, light it up.
Everything bird. So I've been shared a strategy board. Never had a choice related burns when. I actually don't like them. I know most people use them for memes. Oh, you love the boards? I don't know. Not my cup of tea.
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion.
This really has been the best raid series so far. The boss, the music, everything. And for the EV tier, I think that
His arm has a life of its own. Is this the power of
the brothers is actually my favorite one.
his arm is slithering out? Oh, that's disgusting.
I mean, don't get me wrong, my favorite boss is clearly Vem Fatale. But as the fight goes, I think it's the brothers. At least for the song. I mean, my dad used to be a DJ, so I don't know. I just click more with that music. What is this mechanic again? I don't remember. And the white mage just threw himself off platform. And that's why I never use that kind of movement. Okay, everything birds. Okay, so here is safe. No. We almost leave each other. Yes, this one. I think that's far enough. Yeah, okay. Fuck. Well, wipe. My bad. Well, my bad. I mean, it's not like half the party wasn't already dead before I died, but hey.
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion.
Okay. I think it was actually my first wipe on that boss.
His arm has a life of its own. Is this the power of the mythical Lindwa? His arm is slithering out. Oh, that's disgusting.
I think I will get into art content during 8.0 since everyone's gonna be new at their job anyway. In a certain way.
Watch out! That is one cruel coil. Once again, they slip beyond their opponent.
But I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be able to beat the Arcadian. This will probably stay my number one raid ever in the whole game. The second one being Omega, because I'm an old Final Fantasy player, and well, the fact that the Omega series is all the old Final Fantasy, for me, it's also kind of hard to beat, especially with the Final Fantasy 6 train and Kefka. Final Fantasy 6 being my favorite Final Fantasy ever. Okay, so that's this part.
His arms are snaking round the ring. What's he planning?
Okay, so that's the part I need to remember because it's been a while since I did it. Okay, I'm gonna go in the back here. Then I'm gonna watch the head.
The gore has lashed onto the champion. Don't panic.
Okay, so it's going over here. So that's the part where half the party was dead the last time. Can you please don't dual cleave me, please? Thank you. Okay, next phase is I mean, I could try my Savage arc in now that I actually start streaming. I mean, I've never been into running art content, but I guess I could try with starting from the beginning with Black Cat. I mean, it should be pretty easy right now with the level difference in the gear. But again, I've never been much of a progger. So I might just stay with the basic content. Maybe later, when I get better at maybe thinking, especially if I'm to stream while progging. I mean, I could try it on either, but I don't know. You did complete Black Cat and Honeybee in Savage? Yeah. Maybe I could try with something a lot easier, like maybe the Extreme. For the wings. But even then, that's something I would like to do in Evercold. Just unsync them. And there's still a lot of other content I could do, like Eureka, Buzz, and Phantom Village. I haven't even started it. Sorry about that.
regeneration be out of control? The Lindworm's completely healed. What outrageous regenerative power!
Yeah. Also, the thing is, I'm not even sure. I mean, I do love Final Fantasy XIV, but I do main 3 different MMOs, and I know that right now there's a bit of a hype for Evercold. So it would be like the best moment to ride the hype as a new streamer with playing Final Fantasy XIV. But I'm actually not sure this is the game I want to main on my channel for now. But again, I mean, I know streaming can be hard, especially if you switch game a lot. Oh, 99 on the Everything Burn Orchestrion roll. Oh my god. Why didn't I get that for the emote? So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get the song. What happened if 2% roll 99? Can it happen? Let me go take a look on universe status. How much it's worth right now. Everything burns. It's still 1.3 million. Yeah. Okay. So I think this will be it for today. But before I leave, I think I'm gonna go. So you remember DJ that was in chat with us earlier? I think we are going to raid DJ. He's also playing Final Fantasy XIV, and
Well, let's just.
we're just gonna raid him since he was with us. The whole time.
No, we do need a minimum.
So raid DJ the Canadian. I will see you tomorrow morning for some Criterion dungeon and more of dailies. Thank you for being here and see you tomorrow. Bye.
Oh, fucking hell.